Well, summer is almost here,
Yes.
and along with that, the greater possibility of sports injuries.
Yeah, especially with our keiki now. In this morning's Catching the Wave to Better Health, Manolo is with a couple of experts with some words of advice.
Well, I'm surrounded by two doctors to talk about this subject, certainly the experts on the matters. Orthopedic surgeon, Dr. Jim Scoggin, good morning to you.
Good morning.
And we also have the UHA Chief Medical Officer, Dr. George McFeeters. Let's start with you, being that it is that time of the year, so certainly parents should certainly keep in mind about sports injuries.
You bet. Summer vacation is right around the corner. With that, surfing, getting ready for football season, biking, a lot of running, too much sun. We've got to be cautious and prepared.
Talk a little bit about, I know, especially what's been in the news is certainly not just with kids, but also adults as concussions, and then it's been a problem for kids in sports also.
You bet. Helmets are really important, and football season, it's been in the press repeatedly lately, mostly at the professional level, but we know that kids are at risk, and the sooner they start, there's a cumulative effect of these concussions. So following the rules, not being casual about football, always wearing a helmet, following the rules at school, and seeing a doctor when there's an injury.
Getting the right equipment also.
Exactly, and we're very lucky in Hawaii to have a lot of qualified sports medicine specialists. I think that when people are injured, they need to not think that this is going to lead to an operation. See the doctor.
Always play it safe. Dr. Scoggin, what is such a thing as too much sports? I mean, we want the kids to be active. We're always encouraging them to, but then there's a point when there gets to be too much.
Well, it's important that the kids are active year-round. High-level fitness can definitely help to prevent injuries, but kids can overdo it too, especially in baseball or swimming. Repetitive overhead sports can cause overhead use or overuse injuries.
What are the signs that you're doing too much of any particular thing?
In a word, pain. Pain is the first sign of most injuries.
Okay, so it's really going to be up to the child. Sometimes, I guess normally they would say if something is painful.
Usually, but sometimes they try to hide their injury if they want to keep playing. So it's important for the parents to know their child well and to pay attention to what they're saying.
Anything common mistakes that parents tend to do when it comes to something like that could lead to bigger problems?
They shouldn't overlook small injuries in children. Children are not just small adults. They're more prone to injury because their joints, their muscles, and their bones are growing, and that makes them more susceptible to injury. So they should keep an eye on them closely. They should be in communication with their athletic trainer at the schools or with the coaches. And any signs of pain, any signs of swelling, any recurrent complaints, they should pay attention to.
All right. Thank you very much. Doctor?
Sure.
Doctor? God, I feel so safe surrounded by the two of you here.
Better be careful.
All right. We'll be right back with more after this.